It's time for another pregnancy Q&A featuring my beautiful sister-in-law, Brianna. She's gonna ask us all of the spiciest and juiciest questions about our pregnancy today. I also wanna thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video.
Ready for the first question?
Let's do it.
Has the baby been kicking?
So the baby's been kicking a lot lately, but you haven't been able to feel it from the outside until for the first time you could feel it from the outside and Kelsey was there.
Her friend felt the baby kick before me. But last night when I got home, I felt some little flutters, which was pretty magical.
What do you think your weirdest symptoms have been?
I started getting really itchy on my tummy. And
Maybe because it's stretching and growing.
Yes, because my skin is stretching. I didn't expect that. Feeling a little human move inside you is really weird.
This is like an alien apocalypse.
It feels like there's like a heartbeat or something like just like moving around in there. Oh, and then like pregnancy brain's so real. I just forget what I'm saying in the middle of a sentence.
I think that's just me already.
Well, you'll be a great pregnant woman.
What is the due month?
Right now it's September, but I will say they keep moving his due date because he's so big. It started out like September 12th, and then it was like mid-September, then it was September 1st, and now they're saying late August.
Really?
Yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for my socials around end of August, early September.
Okay, this isn't really a question. Good luck, boy and Keeley.
I'm just boy?
I just love how people spell my name. Let's just give our child that name.
Wait,
Keeley?
okay, off script, you have a name.
That's gonna be answered in the video, Brie.
You're gonna tell me?
Yes, there's a question about it.
Wait, this is a big deal. Okay, have you had an extremely hard struggle, or has there been something that has been really hard for you now that you're pregnant?
I'm feeling so much better. Good. I have motivation for life.
Yay!
There are things that I didn't expect to struggle with and things that I thought were gonna be so much harder that aren't as hard. I thought that the nausea and stuff would be a lot easier than it was, but it was so much harder.
But tying your shoes, you thought would be easy.
And that's so hard.
I've seen those challenges with the watermelon and the guys trying to do it.
We did that for the last challenge of sent my husband to father's school, and it's so difficult. The whole time I was like, I can't breathe. It's pressing on my diaphragm.
I think because we hang out, now I get only like pregnancy Instagram suggestions.
Is it because we're hanging out or because of another reason?
Whoa! Here's you. Like, are you going to have more than this one? If so, what would you like it to be?
Before I got pregnant, I was like, we want 5 kids. And now, knowing how horrible of pregnancies I have, I'm like, if we have a girl next, we're done. Maybe I'll forget about it all afterwards and be so in love with my child that I'll want more.
All I'm saying is my mom and dad wanted 2, and then I happened.
And you were too much, Brie.
What's your plan after your kid is born?
Survive.
Survive and live. No, but I was telling someone the other day, I was like, it's a really weird season I'm in right now because I'm in a season where I know my whole life is about to change, but I don't know what it looks like and I can't predict what it looks like.
I respect the way y'all are talking though, because that means you're gonna put your kid first like it should be. And
Yeah, we just have to kind of see how the baby is and their temperament. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have this baby and I'm gonna be like, oh, I wanna be a stay-at-home mom, I just like don't wanna do anything. Or if I wanna be like, no, this is killing me, I need to go be creative, I need to go work.
I like that I've seen a lot of dads and moms that have just had babies and seeing how they're adjusting to the normality of life with work and juggling all the things, and it's encouraging for me to be like, okay, they're doing it. You know, it's not bigger than what I can do through Christ, you know.
I'm gonna go cry really fast. That was really emotional for some reason. How ready and prepared are you and Scott?
Not. You can clearly tell we're not.
You can clearly tell? Please comment, can you clearly tell that we're underprepared?
Every parent I've ever met says like, you're not gonna know everything.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be fully prepared ever.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna be underprepared until we're not.
Are you mainly excited or nervous with 12 question marks?
Wow.
2 months ago, I was mostly nervous. Now I'm mostly excited.
Sorry, pregnancy brain is so real. I just forgot where it was. I'm just trying not to think about anything. The idea of birth, I'm like, I'm not thinking about it.
I do want to say, Scott, you seem very confident, and I like that.
I've had a couple moments where I've like broken down or been like, how is this gonna work out?
Aww.
I'm not crying.
Oh God.
I just feel like you're about to. I just feel like I'm getting over. Bree, I know you picked some questions for us, but I actually picked a few for you.
Oh no.
S. Birds wants to know, is Bree pregnant?
Should I be offended by this question?
Do they know something that we don't?
If they're being mean to me, you're mean.
No, they're not being mean. I just want to know, are you pregnant?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
How has pregnancy been for you and Scott? Emotionally, mentally, etc.?
I will say this pregnancy has been very, very hard, and I've had some really bad mental health in the past, so I feel like I'm kind of comparing it to that.
Can you explain more of that?
So in college, I dealt with like a lot of anxiety and depression. I've definitely felt a lot of those feelings kind of come back. But thankfully, while I was in college, I went to therapy and I worked through a lot of that. At this point in pregnancy, I'm starting to feel so much better. And I know a huge part of that was learning how to properly manage and deal with my emotions.
I mean, I remember growing up thinking about therapy more of like as a shrink, or what some people think of like a negative connotation associated with therapy. But you were a big part of me going to therapy before we got married, so that I could be the healthiest going into that marriage with you.
That's why I'm so excited to talk to you guys about the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. BetterHelp connects you to a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. First, you go to their site and you can use my link. You'll go online and answer a few questions, and BetterHelp will match you with a professional who has years of experience helping people with struggles just like yours. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist that can help you, all from the comfort of your own home. Visit this link or choose Keeley during sign up, and you'll enjoy a special discount on your first month.
What cravings have you had that Scott finds the most disgusting?
Well, she already loves pickles and I hate pickles.
I personally feel like I haven't had any super weird cravings. I currently have a pregnant friend who craves pickles in her Dr. Pepper.
Oh!
I feel like I have been craving just more like sweet things. I've been craving fruit. I've been craving yogurt.
And kindergarten food.
Like Pop-Tarts, Goldfish, chicken nuggets. I'm not eating real well, but it's not been weird cravings. It's just been like when I crave something.
You binge it and then you're done with it.
Yeah,
Have you tried pickles and ice cream?
that sounds disgusting.
It's actually good. Get a big old pickle.
Are you sure you're not pregnant?
Yes, I did it for a video with Rebecca.
Is Brie planning to be pregnant, and how ready and prepared are they?
So I'm 30 now. But my plan, I always thought God told me 27, but now I'm feeling 32. So maybe 2 years.
Okay. I saw somebody comment about that, and they're like, Brie said she'd be pregnant at 27, and she's 30 now. And I was
That's
like,
impressive.
they really remembered the receipts for that one.
How excited was Scott when he found out the boy was a baby?
So excited it wasn't a lizard.
How excited was Scott when he found out the baby was a boy?
Let's just enter this photo.
No,
so
play the clip, play the
cute.
clip. I don't know why we were convinced it was a girl.
All of my symptoms pointed to girl.
Do you think Brie will spoil the baby because she's such a sweetheart? This feels weird reading this.
You put it on there.
That is not what that says.
Brie is awful. Who else thinks the baby will have to rent a car to carry all the gifts? Wait, why will the baby have to rent a car? I've had a gift for y'all for months and it's just sitting in our house.
It's one of those little cars.
No, they're gonna be an infant. You think I can have a motorized vehicle?
True.
I will definitely try to spoil him. Do you think you will be a good mom?
I think I'll be a good mom. I like kids. I have fun with them. Like when kids are like, oh, let's play dress up or let's do this, it's like, this is feeling my inner child.
I know you're gonna be the best mom ever. We were just talking about how we think I'll be the one who's gonna be more concerned about safety though.
I'm not a super like cautious person, and I feel like you need to be with your mom.
I never changed any diapers. I never like helped raise my younger sister. I'm trying to gain experience with kiddos, and
Wait, can I tell a story? So the other morning, it's like 6:30 a.m. on Sunday, and I'm like, why are you up so early? And he's like, I'm serving this morning at church. And I was like, why are you serving? Like, he's like, no, I'm serving this morning. I'm serving in kids. I was like, why? And he goes, so I could get practice, Keeley. I've never changed a diaper. And I was like, aww.
That's cute.
That's so cute.
She also said, will Preston be a good uncle and I be a good aunt?
Preston needs to learn some things.
I like the honesty.
Like what?
I
What do you mean?
I'm trying to pinpoint the exact emotions he needs to learn.
He needs to learn emotions?
Yeah, right, Bree, doesn't Preston need to learn some
I mean,
emotions?
he keeps playing Fortnite till 4 a.m., which wouldn't work as a father.
But as an uncle,
Face.
it's like, you know, when he's old enough to play Fortnite, he'll love playing
Yeah,
Fortnite with
exactly.
him. I think you're gonna be a great aunt.
Thank you. Did the responsibility hit when you found out you were pregnant or further onward into it?
That's a good question.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool to like get over these humps and these barriers of what you think your limitations are and overcoming those, but also nervous about it because I just like don't operate well with not a lot of sleep. We've been told by some couples we know that have several kids, they're like, just be prepared to give each other grace because Keeley may not even act like herself that much as she's recovering. Her hormones are like, it takes a long time. How long does it take for you to?
It takes
up to
about-
2 years, right?
Up to
What?
2 years for your hormones to go back to normal.
To completely
I'm
get
gonna
back to
learn how it
normal.
works with you before I.
But also, like, we're both gonna be under a lot of pressure and not a lot of sleep, and so we like give each other a lot of grace. And I just know I'm not gonna like take to heart
The mean
probably
things I
most
say.
of what you say.
You're
She's
making it
just
sound
tired.
like I'm just gonna be a mean person.
I'm just preparing myself for the worst. Like, not a mean person.
Even nicer.
Yeah,
Just like, well, that would be great. I'm just thinking like, go change the baby. I'm like, okay.
So to answer the question, did the responsibility hit after we found out we were pregnant?
Later into the pregnancy, and it's still coming in doses.
Do you guys have a plan for like who's gonna get up in the night with the baby?
No idea.
Not yet. I do like how a friend of ours does it where she does like the night up until like 2 or 3 a.m. and then he gets up at like 3 a.m. and does like the early morning shift.
Respect. So this is from ED Scott Ellis. How grateful are you for all that your husband does?
Yeah, that's a great question, Scott. You know?
Yeah, I think it is a great question.
That's your account, babe.
It's a fan account.
No, somebody hacked your account, I think.
Just answer the question.
I am incredibly grateful for all that my husband does. Scott has taken on so much in the last few months while I have been incapable and bedridden. I'll come home and like the laundry's done and I'm like, I didn't even ask for it to be done and it's just done, and it's so nice to like feel like I have such a great and amazing partner, because I know so many women don't have that, and so I'm just so grateful to know that my husband is truly my team player in this. Good job, bud.
Thank you. I
That's
feel
your
like I let
answer.
you down all the time, but
No, you don't. You're a great husband. Ugh.
Preston told me little Elps put away his laundry, by the way.
Yeah,
It's me.
because it's you. Yeah.
How many weeks are you pregnant?
let me see if I get it right. 22.
Yeah, good. I'm 22. I'll be 23 this coming Friday, which means I'm in the middle of my 5th month of pregnancy.
It feels like 2 months to me. I know,
I know.
I'm not the one, but it feels so fast.
Really easy for me.
It's been a breeze.
I didn't mean it like that.
At the same time, feels so long and so short. So I understand what you're saying.
Is Bree excited to have a nephew? Yes, and I was team boy. I felt like it was going to be a boy.
You
Second
did.
nephew, 2 nephews in 1 year.
How has it been going working out and doing other physical activities?
I didn't work out at all the first 4 months because I was so sick. But I just got my Peloton set up.
Hey.
Well, you started off, you were walking every day.
Yeah, okay, before I got too sick, I was walking every day. Now that I'm like eating again and I'm eating a lot, and I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm working out. So birth is like a marathon. And I was like, I don't have the physical stamina right now, so I've gotta train. I can barely walk on the treadmill for 15 minutes without being out of breath. And I was like,
Maybe that's why our sister-in-law Olga has like such quick recoveries.
Yeah.
After her pregnancies.
She works out like crazy
because
during her
she
pregnancy.
works out. Well, she worked out like all the time before pregnancy, and she just maintained that during. And that's why I think like the next day, like we would visit the baby, and then she'd
She'd be like up serving us.
up on her
What
feet. We're like,
the
what are you doing?
heck?
Sit down. She's like,
Wow.
I'm good.
I don't know.
Or she's just Russian and just like so tough.
So strong.
You know.
Do you think that baby Ellis will have a singing talent?
Like, I love to sing, Scott loves to act. Do you think they're gonna be more artsy and creative because we have those genes, or are they gonna be more intellectual?
I don't know. We joked about like, because neither of us are athletic. You know it's true. And
I
then
feel like you're kind of athletic, Scott.
not really though. Like I was like, wouldn't it be funny if like we have like a
Like a deep-
NFL player and we're just like actor singer parents like yeah.
Our D1 athlete, and we're like, go, baby, go!
I love that.
That'd be crazy.
Anyways, my mom sang to me growing up, but I think you'll really like both your parents sang and you played instruments like
Right
as
now,
you were growing up.
when
That was probably a part of you singing when you were young.
Probably. Well, right now when I sing to him, he moves. So I think he does like music. I don't know.
Or he's saying stop. He hates music.
Are you posting a video soon about the name for your baby? Hope that wasn't too nosy.
Our baby's name is actually gonna be.
I love that.
No, I'm kidding. We don't actually have a name yet. Our plan is we're just gonna wait for him to be born and be like, this is your name.
That's gutsy.
We said we were gonna decide and then not tell family until the baby's born. Both of them are alliteration though.
The kids don't know what that means because I don't know what that means.
If we're homeschooling, we gotta make sure it's thorough.
But the problem when we first started talking about names is that we realized we had different taste and style of name. I felt like I liked more vintage, unique sounding, and he
Yeah.
liked more classic names.
Well, you could take Preston's name so we don't have to name our kid Glass.
He wants to name his kid Glass.
Yes. How's life being a pregnant woman be like? That's what it says.
I love the wording. I was telling someone this the other day, I kind of like being pregnant because you get doted on.
Whoa, pick me, girl.
You like walk in the store and people look at you and they're like, oh, ma'am, here, let me help you. Oh, ma'am, let me get that for you. Oh, you need water right away? Here you go. Like,
Was there a time where it's like most people are looking at me like thinking I'm pregnant, but it's not super clear. They don't want to
yeah.
say anything, to where now you got a little waddle, you're kind of holding your back.
Yeah,
They're like,
now-
oh, she's pregnant, she's playing into it. I know she's pregnant.
Yeah, now I'm like looking pregnant. I would say even now people don't really like say anything to me. They're just like treating me kinder, I feel like. Even like I was at my friend's bachelorette party this weekend, and I even feel like all the girls there were like taking care of me, and I was like, I'm not the bride, why are you like treating me this way?
Oh my!
A part of this, like I get gifts all the time, just from random people.
No, they're for the baby, they're not for you.
But it's like, I love gifts.
It's not for you, it's for the baby.
Wait to wear this onesie.
No, but it's just
So
like,
cute.
it's so fun when somebody, you're not expecting it and somebody hands you a gift bag, you're like, that is so thoughtful. That is,
onesie.
This doesn't fully have a question. It just says mood changes.
Scott and I like to say I'm currently in what era?
She is in her anger era.
Yeah, I am.
And it was her that brought it up. She was like, hey, I'm seeing on TikTok, there's a hormonal change and a lot of women are saying they get angry. And even in my dad's about to be father's book, it was like the mom may start to be like a little more moody or frustrated at things and just.
And is it true?
But there's been several times it's at night and you're just like, I don't know why I'm just so mad. And I'm like, man, we need to get you a punching bag or something.
I do. I do feel like I'm in my anger era. It's not like I'm mad at anything specific. It's just like
Everything.
I just have no patience. I just am like, I'm pregnant, get out the way.
Is Eloise going to like the baby?
Oh, I picked that question.
Actually,
Babies?
she's so good with kids. I feel like a lot of animals legit have this instinct where they can tell, like, oh, this, like, I need to be gentle.
The dogs know right now. I think Poppy got like sucker punched by the boy last night.
Yeah,
She like had her head on the tummy and it was like
yeah.
looking at it like, what was that?
Oh my God.
So has Eloise ever been around a baby?
She's been around little kids, which I actually think would be harder because they're little where they could like pet her funny or, you know, they're not like
Pick
a
her
loaf.
up weird.
Yeah.
Did you just call my son a loaf?
Well, a baby, like a newborn's a loaf.
She said they've never
Like a
been around
loaf
like
of
a
bread.
loaf.
I thought that was a thing.
He will be a loaf for a little while.
Yeah, just a cute little
Sleepy
piece
loaf.
of loaf.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe for more pregnancy content. Click this video if you want to see more of our pregnancy journey. Bye!